is day 7th here for me in Singapore. I'm gonna be exploring later tonight a little bit more around Marina Bay, see how it is at nighttime, because if you Google Singapore, especially at nighttime, you'll see Marina Bay Sands, the Gardens by the Bay, and then Merlion. They're all going to be lit up. But if you've seen my previous video about Merlion, it is currently under renovations as of October 7th, 2023. Usually October is their off season, so it may be why they chose October to be the best month to get the Merlion done, because when I looked at the date of when they started working on the Merlion, it said September 25th, and I got here on October 5th, so I basically missed it by about almost 2 weeks. Had I been here a couple of weeks ago, I might have been able to catch the Merlion, because it's such a symbolic statue and a figure for the country of Singapore that it holds a lot of history. I stopped by a convenience store that's right next door to my hotel called Cheers. Kind of a 7-Eleven. I bought some treats. It's called Panda. It is a Japanese branded snack that is made right here in Singapore. And some of the other things you might recognize that I got, 7 days, it's a chocolate croissant. Nutella biscuits. Anybody knows me, they know that I like Nutella or chocolate just in general. And then you've got this, you've got Mars. A lot of their snacks here in Singapore, they do have a high standard where they're required to produce them from the highest quality possible with the least amount of chemicals. So I'm looking forward to try it. Well, I'm working on my next vlog. It's on to my 7th day. On my way to go to the Marina Bay Sands. It is about 7:15. Here's another reason I love Singapore. Like every day, if you look over here, there's some group of people dancing, and it's about 80 degrees. One thing I love about Singapore is there's always something to do. There's never a shortage of things to do. This is another mall. If you haven't seen any of my other videos, definitely check them out. And I'll be posting more about Singapore just in depth, because I spent so much time here now that I have a better understanding of the culture, the people, the currency translation, how things work. This is called the Fountain of Wealth. This is really close to the Marina Bay Sand area, about 1 more mile. Here's a better view. I mean, look at this. Look how beautiful this fountain is. I mean, it's so amazing. I've not seen anything like this, except for when I go to Changi Airport here in Singapore to check a water fountain out, which is supposed to be one of the tallest fountains in the world, coming straight out of the roof down. Alright guys, I'm getting closer. There's the Marina Bay Sand at nighttime. Look at the really cool bridge behind me. I'm going to try to attempt to go on it. This is so beautiful. This doesn't cost you anything. Wow, this really is a magnificent building even at nighttime. It looks like a spaceship, it's like a boat, whatever your imagination deems appropriate. Hey guys, I made it to this purple bridge. I was going to try to walk. If you have questions exactly where does this bridge lead, it starts actually right here at the shops at the Marina Bay Sands. Let's walk all the way that way to see where it leads us. I'm at the end of this purple bridge, which leads you just to the other side of the sidewalk here. I'm back at the shops at the Marina Bay Sand. I mean, look at this beautiful water fountain display that they have here. You know how I said in the beginning of my tour, when I first started here back on October 6th, my goal is to try to find as many Starbucks. Well, guess what's right there? there's the Starbucks right there. It actually says the letter R on it. In case if you don't know what Starbucks Reserve is, they source some of the rarest coffees in the world, and a lot of them have their own pastry shops that they bake things in-house. One of my largest Starbucks Reserve that I've been to was, there's one in New York, in Chelsea, and then that's another one, but I think this one's a smaller one. Look at this. This is incredible. Trying to get into this restaurant Gordon Ramsay has. I just made my reservations for tomorrow at 5 p.m. Friday the 13th. Ooh, kind of spooky because it's October. Anyway, yeah, I just want to try it because I like Gordon Ramsay. I think what he does is he's got great food. He's got great taste. I'm looking forward to coming back here tomorrow to the shops at the Marina Bay Sands. I don't know if you've seen this on YouTube. You know, this mall does look prestige. It looks expensive. But in reality, the prices, they're pretty competitive, and it also depends what you're willing to spend. Like, it's going to be approximately $36 per meal here at the Gordon Ramsay restaurant, because in reality, if you think about that, most people think, well, $36 is a lot. Okay, I understand that, but if you split that up a month, 3 meals, is it really a lot then to justify the cost of something? Don't get me wrong, I mean, I don't have all the money in the world. I just choose to spend my money and let my dollars go as far as it can. And in this case, if I flew all the way to Singapore, which is over 9,000 miles across the world, that's what I want to do, just because I want to experience the fullness of what Singapore has. They have so much food variety from all over the world that if you're looking to eat, you've got so many options, so you can't go hungry here at all. Show you something real quick. Try to stay quiet and not disturb the people around me, but it's like 10 o'clock here. I chose one of these restaurants to eat at. I've been eating at some really nice restaurants. I've been eating at very unique local cuisines just to see what the price breakdown is, how much the value of the food you're getting. So here's an example. I ordered one of the cheapest items on the menu here at shops at the Marina Bay Sands, which supposedly is supposed to be one of the most luxurious, most expensive shops here. I purchased with tax, that says $8. You translate that to the current currency, that's equivalent of about $5.86. Here's the meal that I got. So I would say that's a lot of food for $5.86. For that kind of food back in the US, for that kind of a big plate, you're gonna have to pay close to $10 to $12 for this kind of food. Where here, I'm at one of the luxurious, most prestigious malls in the world. Shops at the Marina Bay Sands is considered one of the best malls in the world. Yet they have food options as low as $5.86. I didn't know Singapore had their own coffee, or Singaporean coffee, which dates a while back. It consists of coffee with condensed milk, which is one of my favorite types of milk. Hey guys, I'm still here at the mall. I've been here for a couple of hours now. I didn't really expect it. I just got inspired because sometimes you got to slow down and not really worry about your daily mundane things. And that's one thing I'm learning that Singaporeans really do a good job at. They know how to pace themselves, and they also know how to balance work and life. So I'm learning how to really balance work and life and enjoy life along the way too, because you only get one life. You might as well fully enjoy it like this. Check this out. This is crazy. This is a Ralph Lauren water fountain display. That's just crazy. I've never seen anything like this. They actually have in this mall a miniature river going right through the mall here. That's so cool. That's a wrap for me for the night. I spent some time at the shops at the Marina Bay, had some authentic Singaporean coffee, some local cuisine. I'm heading back. I got a 2-mile walk back to my hotel. Should take me about 45 minutes to get there. This is considered the first tower, second tower, and the third tower. And right there on the tip right here somewhere, I had my dinner a couple nights ago. It's still just amazing. If you definitely get a chance to come down to Singapore, this is definitely a landmark I would highly recommend. And then right behind me, you can't really see it. That's the Gardens by the Bay. They usually have a light show here. Almost forgot. Here somewhere is where the infinity pool is, which is, if you type in Singapore Marina Bay Sands, one of the popular pictures that will pop up is that infinity pool. So gorgeous. It overlooks half the Singapore downtown city area, and it's really beautiful. I wanted to go there, but it cost about $550 per night, 750 Singapore dollars per night to stay at this hotel. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to splurge that much because I don't really want to spend $550 a night. I would have to save maybe another couple of years to justify the cost. It's my third night now walking by myself in the dark here. Give you guys another idea how safe it is. I'm going to be walking through that tunnel right there. And Marina Bay again is right there next to me. Pretty much everywhere you go in Singapore, you've got plenty of lighting, which is most of them are all LEDs. That biker, he just came through the sidewalk. Here in Singapore, you are allowed as a biker to come down here with your motorbike, but you got to give ways to the pedestrian first. It's just incredible that you could walk here. It's almost midnight. It's like 11:30 at night here, and I'm able to walk, not have to worry about my safety. The more I walk, the more I'm understanding the culture, the more I'm understanding the people here, and just how safe it is here for both men and women. They're definitely bike friendly because all along here, because again, Marina Bay Sand is right here, and they're allowing all these bikes here. Most likely all these bikes that are in front of me and behind me, they're actually people that work here at the Marina Bay Sand Hotel, and that might be a more viable option for them than to have a car to park, because it may not be as efficient for them if they did have a car. Again, transportation here is very advanced in terms of like very flexible. You could either have a motorbike, you could take a bus, you could take the metro. Public transportation has definitely been figured out here in Singapore. I'm walking back to my hotel. I've probably got another half an hour. So I know I mentioned this before. When you're walking everywhere, you want to kind of memorize the landmarks or the streets. Street I'm looking for, which I'm going to be turning, it's called Raffles Avenue. And then from there, it's a straight shot. I go on Raffles Avenue all the way down till I hit Bencoolen Street, and I'll be at my hotel. Wherever you're going around the world, memorize the streets to make it easy on yourself. Don't always rely on the map, because that kind of makes it challenging for you. If you're relying on the map constantly, you're not really challenging yourself. I'm almost to my hotel. I just want to show you that that's a Fairmont, Singapore. Huge, beautiful skyrise. I was there a couple of days ago just having afternoon hot coffee, because it was pouring down rain and I didn't have any other choice. The reason I'm bringing this up, so if you look behind me right now, there's a lot of historic buildings like this that are fully lit up with either incandescent light bulbs or more modern ones. And right now I'm walking next to, it's called the Raffles Hotel. It's been here in Singapore for a while. If you're choosing to come to Singapore and you're looking to either get in shape or get some exercise done, you're always gonna have some kind of lighting to help you.